KBOB. And now streaming 24/7 live from the Eden Media Studio. 24/7 live at KBOB899.com.
2Dawgs Sports Show. We back, baby. Drone and Yo. You ready to go? Then let's start the show. 2Dawgs are back with a brand new season. Yeah, you know the reason. Sports talk, flavor, got that extra seasoning. Drone and Yo, stay on the go. Looking for scores and stats, then this your show. 2Dawgs, they got the breakdown. Yeah, we throw down in T-Town. Look no further, Dan. You have just found the #1 sports talk show. Savage picks from Yo, big dog picks from Drone. Wanna welcome y'all back home. Can't forget the latest news. Yeah, them dudes. Plus we them boys. Please say the noise. Free giveaways. Highlights for the game today. Let's start the show. Come on, I lead the way.
What up? It's the 2Dawgs Sports Talk Show coming at you this Tuesday afternoon here in Tulsa, Oklahoma, where the temperature was about 50-something degrees today. It was feeling good. But later on down in the week, it's supposed to get cotton picking starch cold, 27 and below, wind chill, cold in the morning. But hey, the show go on here in Tulsa, Oklahoma on the 2Dawgs Sports Talk Show. It's just gonna be me today. My co-host is a little bit under the weather, so I'm be barking loud. I'm in the doghouse all by myself. So if you want to call in at 918-856-3873, that's 918-856-3873. If you got something to bark about, let me hear it, because we got the 2Dawgs Sports Talk Show. But this weekend, it was a wonderful weekend for me. I didn't do anything except relax and watch football. It was so wonderful. It was so wonderful to sit back and relax and watch football all week from Thursday on. Had a little bit of tragedy in my family, but life goes on, praying for my family and everything that went on and everything that's happening. But this weekend from Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, relax, watch football, enjoyed myself, because it was so wonderful. You have to enjoy it right now, because football season is almost over. So you got to take it in for what it's worth, because in about 2 or 3 weeks, it'll be no more football all the way to August. And I don't want to hear nobody say, well, about the XFL? I ain't talking about the XFL. I'm talking about NFL football, college football. Won't be no more. So we have to take it all in, and we have to enjoy it, and you suck it in, and it's like that last piece of cake. You just savor it. You don't take the whole big piece. You before then you gobbling it up. But then when you get to that last piece, you break that last piece in about 2 or 3 different bites. It's only a one bite a piece, but you make it into about 2 or 3 different bites, because you're trying to savor that last piece of cake. That's what it is with football. When it's playoff season, you're trying to savor that last piece of football, because you got to go without football all the way until July. Season started, preseason starting in August. And you don't have no more football till then. And just in the reruns and the replays on the NFL Network, it just don't do it justice like live football. Because you already know who won. You already know the outcome. So it really don't do the same justice as when you see it live. Football's going to be gone. But hey, 2Dawgs Sports Talk Show will still be here, because we still got to put a show for your dog, and we still got to do it up and do it up right. And that's what we do here at the 2Dawgs Sports Talk Show. We try to do it up right. So if you got something you want to bark about, you can call in at 918-856-3873, 918-856-3873. All right, I got a question. we're going to get to the college football playoff and NFL playoff. But Troy Aikman made a statement. And Troy Aikman said that the Dallas Cowboys job, head coaching job, is not a coveted job anymore. He didn't say it wasn't a good job. He didn't say it wasn't a great opportunity. He just said that it wasn't a coveted job anymore. And part of me agree to that. And I'm going to tell you why. One of the reasons why I don't believe that it's a covenant job anymore is because of Jerry Jones. That's the only reason why. It's not because of the mystique of the Dallas Cowboys. It's not because of the star. It's not because of none of that. It's because of Jerry Jones, in my opinion. I know what Jerry Jones has done for the league. I know what he's done for the Dallas Cowboys. Making Jerry's World, that big playground they got out there, one of the first ones to do it. All the sponsorships he got that came to the NFL. I get it. I understand it. I know it. Jerry Jones, he's a good businessman. All that. But when it comes down to what's going on with the Dallas Cowboys right now, it's not a coveted job because of Jerry. Jerry, allegedly, he meddles. Then the nonsense he be talking after the game like he the head coach, talking about what they're going to do, what they're not going to do, what the plays they're going to do, and all this other stuff, like he the head coach. And he's doing this right after the game. Then he coming in, he got his talk show and his radio show on Mondays. And he's coming in talking about all the nonsense. And then the different things that he say. He already said that he's the general manager. The buck stops with him. He's the owner and the general manager. You're not getting the players that you needed. You got to deal with all the distractions. It's not because of the star. I think if Jerry Jones was gone and you didn't have all the interference and you got the players that you needed, I think I'm not a big Mike McCarthy fan, but what Mike McCarthy did with what he had with the Dallas Cowboys, I think we knew to applaud him. We say that Dallas had everything that they needed. Jerry Jones gave them everything that they needed, but he didn't. Because when it came down to it, come playoff time, they didn't win. When it came down to it, playing the big teams, they didn't win. They used to beat up on the Rudy Boot teams, but lose to the playoff teams, the main event teams. So obviously Jerry didn't give them everything they needed because Jerry didn't make a lot of changes. Within the 2-3 years when they was going 12-5, Jerry didn't make no changes. You don't make any changes and you lose players that was on that team that went 12-5 and you didn't replace them with nobody that's comparable or better, how do you expect something to be for you to get better? And so, once again, Dallas went 12-5. Then this year, They didn't get the players. Jerry said they was going all in, but they didn't go all in. They didn't bring nobody in, didn't bring a running back in, didn't bring receivers in, didn't bring defensive players in. You kept almost the exact same team. But you end up the same way. But you suppose that got better. He plays around with taking too long to sign players, so you don't give your team the breathing room of a salary cap that you need, where you can sign players like Derrick Henry. All he wanted was $9 million. Dallas couldn't do that. And then you come out and you say, well, he might not have fitted good in the Dallas Cowboys scheme. And they say, come on, man, please. He didn't fit in the Baltimore Ravens scheme neither, but they was able to adjust to what Derrick Henry do, to where now the man is averaging almost 100 yards a game. That's what coaching's supposed to do. Coach is supposed to be able to adjust. You got a back like that that's going to help your team. But it wasn't just a running back. It was on defense too. Dallas couldn't stop the run the last 2 years. And they didn't add nobody, and they still couldn't stop the run. They brought in a defensive coach that was familiar with Jerry, who was already at Dallas before, and the defense didn't rank high. But you expected Dallas to do better. It's not a coveted job because coaches feel they're not supposed to be able to do. They don't have any autonomy. They don't have any power because they know the buck stops with Jerry. And it's not that the buck don't stop with the owner and other teams, but it's a difference with Dallas. It's like there was a difference when Al Davis was the owner of the Raiders. Everybody already knew the buck stopped with Al Davis. What Al Davis wants, that's what Al Davis got. And that's what happened. That's where the buck stopped. So that's why it's not a coveted job. We didn't say, it's like being a player. If you was a Dallas Cowboy, that star got you in places, got you commercials, got you different stuff. We're not saying that still don't happen. But I don't think coaches are clamoring and fighting to go coach for the Dallas Cowboys. And right now, I think Jerry, he's going to bring in. People want to say Deion's coming. I don't know. I don't know if Deion is going to come because I don't know if Deion and Jerry, if that can fit. I can see him bringing in Kellen Moore because that's someone else where Jerry is not going to have to worry about anything because he's still going to be able to do what Jerry do. Because Kellen Moore, in my opinion, is not fist to buck up to him, is not fist to fight anything. That's just my outlook on it. And you can bring in Deion all day long. But unless Jerry let go of some of those reins and give Deion what he wants and allow Deion to do what Coach Prime does and give Coach Prime the players that he need, not the ones that Jerry think he need or the ones that Jerry want him to have. Coach Prime's mystique, who Coach Prime is, that's only going to go so far. And right now, I don't think Dallas have the talent that they need, whether you bring in Coach Prime or not. Coach Prime didn't run at Colorado till he got the talent. He had to be able to. He had to bring in the talent. Coach Prime didn't win at Jackson State till he got the talent. And right now, looking on that roster of the Dallas Cowboys, they don't have the roster, they don't have the backups that's needed to win and be successful. Let's call a spade a spade. I'm a Dallas Cowboy fan. I'm a diehard Dallas Cowboy fan. Been a Dallas Cowboy fan for over 49 years. So far from it, me thinking that I don't want my Dallas Cowboys to win, that I'm just hate on them just to be hating. No, because when the Dallas Cowboy win, baby, I can sit here and I can talk. I'm gonna talk whether we lose or win, but I'm just saying. But that's just the way it is. And people might not like it. People might not agree with it. But it's true. Dallas don't have the talent that's needed. If the New York Giants wasn't so horrible, Dallas would probably be in last place in the NFC East. We have Micah Parsons on defense. Other than that, who do we really have? And on offense, we got CeeDee Lamb. Other than that, who do we really have? And I know y'all say, well, they got the highest paid quarterback in the league in Dak. Whoop-de-doo. We had Dak 2, 3, 4, 5 years ago. So what are you saying? Because you got Dak. Okay. We got Dallas has a decent offensive line. But Zach Martin is getting up there in age. He's starting to have a lot of injuries, so he's not playing the whole season. Guyton's a rookie. Smith has only been in the league 2 years. He 1 year away, 1 year removed from being a rookie. So who do Dallas have? So like I said, they're devoid of talent. And I don't think Coach Prime could come talk to these players that's making more than he making because he don't have autonomy. I don't think he can talk to them like he talked to college players at Colorado. And right now, I don't know how long that's going to last in college football because of NIL deals. Because you got players that's making $5 million a year, $6 million. They're making just as much as the head coach, and they're in college. And they haven't proven anything. They making that money because of a name. Because they came in highly touted. Then when they do something on the field, more money come in. Unless they have that heart and that dog in them say, hey, no matter how much money I'm going to make, I'm supposed to go out here and show out. But you're talking about 18, 19-year-olds. So this is why I say, Not saying Dallas is not a good job, but I sort of agree with Troy Aikman. It's not a coveted job that coaches are clamoring, the big name coaches, the star coaches that are clamoring to come to. You got coaches probably ready to go to Jacksonville before they go to Dallas, and that's sad. Willing to go to the Tennessee Titans before they go to Dallas. Willing to go to the New Orleans Saints before they go to Dallas. That used to be almost unheard of. Like I said, that star can only take you so far. We're going to take a quick break, and when we get back, we're going to talk some college football here on 2Dawgs Sports Talk Show.
Addressing the elephant in the room, and our savior's knocking, just let him in. And I never met a sin that he can't deliver. You see, he's the medicine. Dr. Abba, your honor, your judgment is righteous and Christ is my lawyer. I'm innocent. Hard heart, made me hard headed. Here's some things that I regretted. God talking, but I wouldn't get it. People talking like I know where he's headed. Death had me, but you wouldn't let it. Jeremiah 29:11 said it. Now there's fire in my bones, check microphones, rents unpaid, no longer indebted. Elohim Adonai, Elion. El Shaddai, praise till I'm gone.
And he ain't got nobody to be calling in.
Salvation, how he rights my wrongs. Songs of praise like David. Bannery victory, wave it. Was headed to hell in the handbasket. My life, Jesus saved it.
Hey, I've been walking through the desert, need a break. Life is hard and I got so much on my plate. Hey. So when I wake up, this is how I start my day.
Sing the praise of Yahweh. Sing the praise of Yahweh.
Hey, give me strength, don't know how much more I could take. Trials and tribulations, yeah, I can relate. I counted joy cause I know that's gonna build my faith.
Sing the praise of Yahweh. Sing the praise of Yahweh.
I look at sin and it's sickening. I sin again and I'm sick of it. Put up a fight, I ain't giving in. Temptation is everywhere, isn't it? It is. Carnal desires seem innocent. Spiritual warfare is imminent. The line that is drawn is not intricate. You cannot play both sides, pick one and stick with it.
That's right.
You say the word is irrelevant. I say the scriptures is prevalent. I say creation is evidence, so there will be no excuse for your negligence. Thank you, God, for your omnipotence. Your grace and mercy is limitless. You sent your son just to die for the guilty. I cry when I think of your innocence. Look at us wicked and wretched, treating this life like a party. We worry about sparklers on bottles and sections. Focus on dollars, you gotta discern the deception. And for your protection, right now I pray for direction. When you come to your intersection, just stay on your path. Do not turn back, the road that hell's paved with the best of intentions with no intermission.
Hey, I've been walking through the desert, need a break. Life is hard and I got so much on my plate. Hey. So when I wake up, this is how I start my day.
Sing the praise of Yahweh. Sing the praise of Yahweh.
Hey, give me strength, don't know how much more I could take. Trials and tribulations, yeah, I can relate. I counted joy cause I know that's gonna build my faith.
Sing the praise of Yahweh. Sing the praise of Yahweh.
The 36th Street North Event Center is a full-scale event center where we share the experiences of the community. At the event center, you can rent space for weddings, birthday parties, receptions, concerts, Greek events, quinceañeras, and much more. We also do custom decor, linen, and centerpieces. We're located at 1125 East 36th Street North. To book your next special event, business gathering, or community event, call us at 918-200-9046.
Hey, Tulsa, Oklahoma. Welcome to Black Wall Street Tees and Souvenirs, where you can get the best black-owned t-shirts, apparel, and souvenirs right here in the heart of Tulsa. For more information, please call 918-523-0608 or shop online with us at bwstshirts.com. And we hope to see you soon.
Yeah. But you know the thing coming north.
How to order chicken wings. Number one, find a good wing spot.
I know a wing spot, Max Wings.
Number 2, decide if you want a combo or if you want to order a la carte.
Huh? What's that?
Well, combos come with chicken, veggie sticks, fries, and a drink for a discounted price. A la carte means that you order each item separately.
Ah, okay.
3, decide if you want bone-in, boneless, or cauliflower wings, and then determine the delicious flavor you want on your wings.
I didn't even know cauliflower had wings.
You learn something new every day. Have you been to Max Wings?
Yep.
Max Wings is located at 782 East Pine Street in Tulsa. We're open Monday through Thursday from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. and on Friday and Saturday from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Come to Max Wings, home of the dry rub fry.
Ballroom. The one that y'all had.
Where did I go? Hands on me, I been on my sin. Hands on me, I'm out of repent. Hands on me, you don't know where I've been. Where did I go? Hands on me, don't you know I've been risk? Hands on me when I get in my fit. Hands on me, yeah, look at my wrist. Where did I go?
Looking like they don't want rap no more. Promise that I never go back no more. Never let sin go and trap no door. Cause the trap is a trap, baby, act so poor. Yo, we act so cold, but I'm Max with Troy. Oops, act so fall, it was the path is all. Talking matrimony, he was stabbed and hungry from my past belong. Don't gotta pass it home, you don't know. I know, yeah. They talking numbers again, I've been in the wind. Ain't never come to pretend, I gotta repent. Know that he covered my sins, he's coming again. It's never ain't been, it's never ain't been.
Hands on me, I been on my sin. Hands on me, I'm about to repent. Hands on me, you don't know where I've been. Where did I go? Hands on me, don't you know I've been risk? Hands on me when I get in my fit. Hands on me, yeah, look at my wrist.
Welcome back to the $2 Sports Talk Show here on KBOB 89.9 FM. Man, hey man, I think I forgot to press the mute button on my thing, so I think everybody heard our conversation. I'm glad we wasn't talking crazy, man. Man, I'm glad we wasn't talking crazy. That's hey. All right. This week on the 20th, on Martin Luther King Day, we have the first college football playoff championship game against the Ohio State Buckeyes and the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. This game gonna be pretty interesting. You would think that Ohio State would blow Notre Dame out. You would think that this game won't even be close. You have Ryan Day, head coach of Ohio State. Marcus Freeman, head coach of Notre Dame. Marcus Freeman used to be linebacker of Ohio State. You would think this game would be a blowout. And part of me want to say that Notre Dame was going to give Ohio State a run for their money. Part of me really do want to say that. That Notre Dame even might pull the upset. Which if Notre Dame pull the upset, boy, are you going to see blue and gold everywhere. And if Marcus Freeman and the Notre Dame Fighting Irish can pull this upset, Marcus Freeman can call his shot. Because it was always said that Notre Dame can't get the players to win the championship. That was one of the reasons why Brian Kelly allegedly left Notre Dame and went to LSU because he would have a better opportunity to win a national championship at LSU than he would at Notre Dame. Ain't it ironic that Notre Dame is in the first National Football Playoff Championship and LSU didn't even make the playoffs? That is very ironic, huh? Ohio State is a juggernaut. They are a allegedly $20 million team that they paid a lot of money for their players that they have. Howard, who transferred in, who used to be at Kansas State, he's a better passer than what he used to be, I believe, when he was at Kansas State. But he's always been able to run the ball. You have Ryan Leonard, who transferred in at Notre Dame, who's a running quarterback, but I don't think he's a better passer than Howard. Ohio State has the running backs. They have a star receiver in Jeremiah. Notre Dame has a star running back in Love. Both of them got good defense. Notre Dame normally don't beat themselves. But when it comes down to talent, for talent, you give the nod to Ohio State. But which Ohio State team is going to show up? That's the question you have. That's what you deal with when you're dealing with 18, 19, and 20-year-olds. This is a long season. Which team of Ohio State is going to show up? Michigan wasn't the only game that Ohio State played, even though they lost, that they played close. They had other games that they didn't blow out where they should have blew the team out. Is Ohio State going to underestimate Notre Dame and who Notre Dame is? Because Notre Dame, they don't have that high-powered offense. They don't have that juggernaut offense that's just going to blow you away. They don't have that. Ohio State do. And if Ohio State is clicking on all cylinders, they'll probably beat Notre Dame, I say, by 3 touchdowns. But the question is, which Ohio State team is going to show up? Both Ryan Leonard and Howard are both give the ball away. We know that. We've seen that. Both of them do plays or throw the ball and have you scratching your head like, what are they doing? Who are they throwing it to? Both teams. But I believe that Ohio State, if they come out and be the Buckeyes that we've seen these past 3 weeks, I believe Ohio State will beat Notre Dame by 2 touchdowns or more. Yeah, Notre Dame, after they got beat by Northern Iowa, they have been on a steady ride, and they've been trucking teams. I do give Notre Dame a puncher's chance. They do get a puncher's chance in this game. I will not say that Notre Dame is not going to show up. I believe Marcus Freeman is going to have them ready, and they're going to show up, and they're going to show up ready to play. I do believe that. Ohio State does not want this to be no ugly game. They don't want this game to be all muddled and close. Because if this game is close, you playing right into the hands of Notre Dame. Ohio State want to come out, and they want to come out fast, and they want to come out and blow Notre Dame out. Put two quick touchdowns on their first two possessions. Third possession, a field goal or a touchdown. They want to get up 14, 21 points quickly and knock the sail out of Notre Dame. Because if they don't, they're going to be in for a dogfight all night long. And what's going to happen is Ohio State is going to get real tense. And this is where Howard is prone to make more mistakes. This is where Ryan Day and Chip Kelly tends to make more mistakes. So they want to come out and knock it. Notre Dame want to come out and they want to stop Ohio State and hold them to a field goal the first 2 or 3 possessions. Like I said, this game should be a blowout because Notre Dame, they don't have no juggernaut of an offense. They don't have that superstar on the offense. Love on offense, the running back, is the biggest superstar they got. And he's not 100% because of his knee. So Notre Dame, yes, they want to make this an ugly game, a scratch 'em game. And if it comes down to the fourth quarter and this game is close, Notre Dame might win. But we're going to see. We're going to see what happens. It's going to be real interesting. All right. You have the football playoffs that went on. And I'm going to talk a little bit about the games from last week. But then we're going to start talking about the games upcoming this week. We'll start with the game last night. Darnold was seeing ghosts again. He might not say it and might not put it on tape, but he was seeing ghosts because they were showing highlights and they were showing replays, and those receivers that was wide open, and Darnold wouldn't throw the ball and end up getting sacked. The Rams had 9 sacks last night. 9. And there was so many times I looked on the replay and there was a receiver open and Darnold wouldn't throw the ball. He looked and either, like I said, that's why I say he was saying ghosts, because they were wide open right in his face and he'll tuck the ball and wouldn't throw it. He wouldn't let go of it. You'll think he was about to let go and he'll hold on to it and end up getting sacked. Minnesota has not been shut down like they've been shut down these past 2 weeks all season long. I think the pressure got to Darnold, but I think also Minnesota should have been running the ball more. Aaron Jones was gashing them. He was gashing the Rams, and they got away from the run game. And the Rams didn't do nothing special on offense. They didn't do nothing special. But they ran the ball. That's what the Rams did. The Rams ran the ball. Cup, Puka, they didn't do a whole lot. Stafford, he didn't do a whole lot, but they ran the ball. They kept to the game plan. And they allowed Sam Darnold to throw the ball away, to fumble the ball, and then they control the clock. That's what they did. They allowed Sam Darnold to beat himself. And then they just took it and capitalized on it. They didn't put themselves in harm's way. They didn't make a lot of mistakes. They allowed Sam Darnold to make the mistakes for them, and then they capitalized on it. That's what happened. And I think Sam Darnold cost himself with these last two games some moolah, some ducats, some chicken, some salad, some big faces. Buccaneers Commanders. Baker played a good game. But sometimes coaches get too cute. And that's what happened on that fumble between the handoff exchange between Baker and the receiver that was coming across. That's what happened. The coaches got too cute. Irvin was gashing the Commanders. Why do you need to get cute? Keep letting Irvin do what he do. Evans was gashing Lattimore. There was no need to get cute. And you got cute after the defense just held the Commanders. They just held the Commanders on the goal line. And your offensive coordinator gets cute instead of still just running a ball with Irvin and looking for Evans. It was working. And you gave Daniels a short field to work with, and he capitalized and they took the lead. Game over. Buccaneers, there's no reason the Washington Commanders should be playing the Detroit Lions this week. Jalen Daniels and the Washington Commanders should be at home. But the Buccaneers had to get cute. And this is what happens when you got these coaches that want to get cute and want to make a name for themselves instead of just doing the bread and butter that was working, which was Irvin and Evans. You was riding a high to watch Commanders. They was demoralized because your defense just stopped them. Made a heck of a goal line stance. They just stopped them. And you come out and get cute. Now you done gave them new life on a short field. And your defense almost held them again. Buccaneers should be playing this week and not the Commanders. But because the offense coordinator decided to want to get cute, it's what happens. Packers, Eagles. Josh Jacobs couldn't do no more. Jacobs, if the Packers offense didn't get no energy from Jacobs in that one run where he almost scored, where he was breaking tackles, they pulled on his shirt, his T-shirt, and he broke that tackle and almost scored. If they didn't get no energy from that, I told y'all, Romeo Dobbs, he got hurt. But before he got hurt, he wasn't doing nothing. I told you, I said last week when Yo was there, I said, Romeo Dobbs is sometime. Jordan Love ain't beat a winning team the whole season. He's choked the whole season when it came to playing a winning team. But the Eagles, they didn't look like no juggernauts. The game was there for the taking because the Eagles can't pass the ball. All they got is Saquon Barkley. That's why during the beginning of the season, they changed their offense up and started running the ball more and stopped passing because Jalen Hurts, he can't pass the ball 30, 35 times a game. Trust me, people complain about A.J. Brown reading a book on the sideline. Y'all better be glad he was reading that book. Because he probably would have went off. He only had one target. Y'all better be glad he was reading that book. Because y'all probably would have got something in that locker room even though they won. Eagles got to play better this week. Bills, Broncos, man, please. Man, please. That was a blowout. That game ain't even worth talking about. Ravens, Steelers. Steelers, if y'all don't get y'all quarterback, y'all going to be in the same boat. You come back with the same stuff, you're going to get the same results. Why? Russell Wilson throw the ball to the receiver that's 5'9" in triple coverage. Fourth down, and you throw a bomb to the receiver that's 5'9" in triple coverage. That don't make any sense. That's why Russell Wilson is not the quarterback for the Pittsburgh Steelers. That's why Russell Wilson, if I was a team, I don't know if I'd pick him up. He sure wouldn't be a starter for my squad. Because young Russell Wilson, I don't think he would throw to a 5'9" receiver in triple coverage or long bomb. You should have took your chances with Johnson or Pickens. You had a better opportunity. Steelers, you can't rely on your defense. I don't know where Najee Harris is gone. I don't see Najee Harris getting re-signed by the Steelers next year. Justin Fields, he's not the answer. And your defense is getting worn out. So if you still want to do that ground and pound on offense, you better go get you some linemen that can block and open the holes. And you need another receiver besides Pickens. Because you don't know what Pickens you're going to get from day to day and week to week. The Ravens did what they supposed to do. They ran the ball. Lamar Jackson threw the ball less than 25 times. And they ran the ball with Hill and Henry. And they sprinkled Lamar in there to keep the defense honest. That's the formula. That is the formula for the Ravens, and I hope that's what Todd Monk can do this week and next week. He do anything else besides that formula right there, the Ravens are going home. The Ravens will not make it to the AFC Championship game if he do anything other than the formula that he used against the Pittsburgh Steelers. That ground and pound formula. Especially if Zay Flowers can't go again. Texans, Herbert. People, will y'all please stop saying Herbert is an all-star quarterback? I'm so tired of this. Herbert has choked each year. And I know what y'all going to say. Well, he didn't have no receivers. These are the same receivers that he had when people said that the Texans was going to get beat. Now they ain't good enough receivers? This is the same running back that they had when y'all said that the Texans was going to get beat. Now they ain't good enough running backs? The receivers can't throw the interceptions. The receivers can't fumble the ball like that. This is Herbert choking. Period. Herbert is not that superstar quarterback that people want to make him out to be. He hasn't shown us that he's a superstar quarterback. In 5 years, since he's been in the league, he has not shown that he's that superstar and that dude. And he choked. And the Texans capitalized on it. That all-out defense that they had, they ain't played defense like that all year. They ain't played defense like that all year. The Texans was playing all-out defense, hitting everything. They was at the ball like crazy. I think Herbert was seeing ghosts. And the Texans switched. They went early in the game. They was trying to throw the ball, and they went and said, "No, we finna run Mixon." And they ran Mixon, and to me, C.J. Stroud, he turned back into the Ohio State playoff bowl game C.J. Stroud. When everybody was saying, where did C.J. Stroud come from? This C.J. Stroud is running the ball, throwing the ball. That's the C.J. Stroud we seen. That's the C.J. Stroud that the Kansas City Chiefs don't want to see. That's the C.J. Stroud that's dangerous, the one that uses his legs and his arm. That's what makes him dangerous. And he showed it against the Chargers. He was dangerous. So Harbaugh better go get some receivers, running back. Next year, what's going to be an excuse for Herbert again? How many times y'all going to give Herbert a chance? How many times? You got to crucify Herbert just like you do Dak and everybody else. Because Herbert ain't getting it done neither. And he was a highly picked quarterback. He wasn't no fourth-round pick quarterback like that. He was first round. First 2 or 3. So y'all better start getting on Herbert and let people know he's a choke artist. He choked. All right, this week we got the divisional playoff games, and it's going to be very interesting. On Saturday, you got the Texans versus the Chiefs. I give the Chiefs a puncher's chance. I really do. A lot of people say, no, the Texans ain't got a chance. No, the Texans got a puncher's chance until they get out there on the field. And then the winds start hitting them, and it's 20-some degrees, because it's supposed to be 20-some degrees in Kansas City. And they're a dome team. They're not used to this weather. They're not used to that hawk, that wind blowing, and they get a wake-up call. They got a puncher's chance. But here it is. The Chiefs done had 3 weeks off. The only thing I think that can hurt the Chiefs is if they're rusty. But when it comes to the Chiefs, we know they can have 2 weeks off and come out rusty. But after about 5 minutes, that rust falls off. Chiefs done had 3 weeks to get this offensive line, this left tackle situated. Pacheco and got healthier. Hollywood Brown done got healthier and done been able to practice with Mahomes for 3 weeks and haven't got hit. Kelsey done got healthier. Chris Jones is healthy on defense. You'll think that the Chiefs, with Hopkins and all the weapons that they have and everything that's going. Oh, Andy Reid finna open the playbook. Texans finna see stuff that they ain't seen before. Andy Reid finna open the playbook. And this is the moment where Mahomes seemed like that he dials himself in even more. He don't have to worry about his wife going in labor no more because they just had the child. Congratulations to Mahomes and his wife on a little baby they just had. So he ain't got to worry about his wife going into labor. He can just come out there and focus on football and play. And that's the worst thing you want with Mahomes. With a healthy Brown, healthy Hopkins, healthy Pacheco, healthy Hunt, healthy Kelsey. That's the worst thing you can ask for. With Speedy Gonzalez. This can get real ugly. It can get real ugly. If you come out and you see the Texans, they cannot touch Mahomes because the Chiefs done got that line problem situated. Oh, it's going to be a long day for them Texans. They're going to get scalped by them Indians. Them Indians gonna look at them, and it's gonna be over. Commanders Lions. This game is interesting. But I do think the Lions is gonna beat the Commanders. And I think they're gonna beat the Commanders pretty soundly. About 10 points or more. I don't think Commanders has enough firepower on defense or on offense. The Lions are just too strong, should be just too strong with the weapons they have, with the offense and the defense they have. They healthier because they had that bye week. Commanders, they shouldn't even be in this game. This game should be a blowout. Rams, Eagles. The question is, which Eagles team is going to show up? Rams are getting healthier. They're playing more solid football. This is the game that could be an upset. Out of all the games, this game right here between the Rams and the Eagles, this game right here is the one that could be an upset. They're going to have to be able to pass the ball. You're not going to be able to just run Barkley. You're going to have to be able to pass the ball. And if Hurts can't pass the ball, it's going to be a long day for them Eagles. Because the thing is, the Rams are coming. They coming with incentive because they're saying they're playing for the city of L.A. Our hearts go out to the city of L.A. and the fires, and the winds are supposed to pick up again today and tomorrow at 70 miles an hour. This game, the Eagles, this is the game that you need to watch and for an upset. Because the Rams ain't shabby. And Stafford right now, he's more experienced, and he really don't lose the game for the Rams. They're getting more healthier. They're healthier on defense. That's why the Rams team that you see now is a totally different Rams team that you seen the week before, during the season. Because they're healthy. Now, Ravens-Bills. This game right here, this is a battle for MVP. And I hate that the MVP voting has already been closed before the playoffs start. Like I said, the formula that the Ravens has to use is the formula they used last week. Don't try to get in no shootout with Josh Allen. That's not what you want. You don't want to get in a shootout with Josh Allen. You want to be in ball control, clock control, run the ball, use the threat of LJ running the ball and pass to Andrews and Likely. You got the advantage at tight end. You got the advantage at running back with Hill and Henry. And you sprinkle in a little bit of Lamar Jackson up in there. The Baltimore, their defense done got better from the first time they played Buffalo. And the first time they played Buffalo, they was trying to figure it out. They was trying to figure the offense out. The Ravens are not trying to figure the offense out no more. They got the formula. Henry has had over 100 yards rushing the past 3 weeks. They have the formula. They're not trying to figure it out no more. And their defense then got better. Well, I call Josh Allen Dark Knight. People call him Superman. I call him Dark Knight because he got a lot of stuff in that tool belt. I believe Cooks is the key. Cooks has to run the ball that's going to open up that pass game. Josh Allen done threw touchdowns to 5 different receivers this year. Cooks run the ball is going to open the pass game up for Allen, which is going to make it a lot more easier on Allen, where he ain't got to try to be Superman and he ain't try to push the ball down the field and be Superman. I think both defenses wash each other out. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. This is going to be an interesting week of football. Hit the music, Trey. It's going to be an interesting week. And we can't wait. We can't wait. Because it's going down. Thank y'all for listening to the 2Dawgs Sports Talk Show. We'll be back next week. Same time, same place. We'll be talking about the college football playoffs, the champion, and then also who will be in the NFC AFC championship game. It's going down, and we're going to talk some basketball next week because Oklahoma City Thunder, them boys are nasty, and they doing their thing. Thank y'all for listening. You bark at us, we bark back. Woo!
This is KBOB 89.9 FM, Tulsa. And now streaming 24/7 live from the Eden Media Studio. 24/7 live at KBOB